Yo, what up? This is Rich with Product Gym. Today's video, what's the difference between Product Gym and Product School based upon what we found on Perplexity. Now, this is not a takedown piece. I'm not here to go out there and trash talk one of our competitors because I think it's pretty clear right now we're simply the better program. However, I still wanted to go out there and do a video with you just to go out there and clear up any of the confusion, because I know a lot of times people, they think being about scheduling a call with us, and they're thinking, oh man, but if I do this call, they'll most likely try to sell me. And the truth is this: most people usually pay up for the first program that they call. So maybe this video will help you go ahead and call us first. But there's been a lot of changes in the job market, and we've reiterated and updated the program a lot too. So any like not up to date information, I wanted to go out there and call it out. For starters, I'm just using Perplexity. I'm going to be looking at this from the very beginning to the end as if I don't know who you guys are. I don't know who the players are in this space. I am thinking about making a transition over to product management, and I'm trying to go out there and see who the players are. So let's go out there and talk. So for starters, what's the difference between Product School and Product Gym? I punched this into Perplexity instead of Google search, because Google search is down 90%. I mean, who's looking stuff up on Google anymore? You should be utilizing Perplexity. I was going to have another screen where I brought up ChatGPT, but unfortunately, for whatever reason, they're not working right now. So maybe they're down, and I'm going to probably see in the comments like, yeah, Rich, they were down there during that time. So let's go ahead and chomp through it. We have course structure, duration, the certificates that are offered, access to materials, instructor background, class schedule, enrollment, career support, community payment model. Ultimately, it's pretty cool. It gives you like an overview of like, if you decide to go ahead and go a product school, this is what you're going to get. If you go a product gym, this is what you're going to go ahead and get. There's a summary table of a further breakdown, and which one should you go out there and choose. How do the program durations and start times differ? Lots of great information. I wish they had this thing 8 years ago. It's amazing. It's crazy to me how fast AI and all this is moving right now. But for starters, let's talk about course structure. So with Product School here, it says there's scheduled cohorts with fixed start and end dates. And with Product Gym, there's rolling admissions. So I also want to go out there and bring out, if you take a look at my background, and you go ahead and scroll down and it says like show all experience, before I was the co-founder for 3 companies. I did spend some time at the school, effectively running the New York operation. So I'm going to go ahead and let you guys know, we really approached this from the perspective of what was going to add the most value to you guys. One of the things that I noticed was like there was a set start date and there was a set end date. Ooh, that sounds good in theory, but the reality is, I'll tell you why that's not a very good option for you, is because now they're waiting. Now you're waiting for this class to start. So when you have like a set start date and set end date, what program is really telling you is, we want at least 15, 20, 30 people, there's a number, to make it economically viable for us to go ahead and launch a cohort. For us, it's just like, yo, your class is starting on July 1st. I'm trying to get a job right now. I don't really care to go ahead, and that's what most people come here to do, is to get a job. It's not to say that we're not skills focused, but people want to go ahead and get it in right now. But for us, we do focus on a rolling admissions. It's usually on a monthly basis. For them, it is a set start date and a set end date. And that type of traditional education, it works well with, I think, a particular demographic of people. But for most people, they want to go ahead and get a job. So that might be something that you want to consider. For the people that's actually done both programs, because I do have, like this gentleman here, his name is Sean Park. He ended up getting a product manager job over here at Pfizer. He's actually done the product school program. Just like we have a lot of people that come here from product school, so we love product school. Actually, I don't even really think of them as competition. I think of them more so like they help us bring in new people, right? We air out. So Sean's recent testimonial is actually right here, how he landed a product manager job at Pfizer, 45 days, averaging 12 interviews a week, 3 offers there. I know this is going to be a lot of flex, but we got it done. Sound like somebody else wasn't able to go out there and make it happen, but that's what we do here. We have a rolling admissions basis, so to make sure that everybody's just being taken care of. Course duration is about, for them, I would say 8 weeks. Now, when I was there, it was an 8-week program. And it was a part-time program. I think it was about like either 2 times a week, 2.5 hours each session, or you did one gigantic 5-hour session on a Saturday. Lots has changed though since COVID. So I see here that they also have a 1-week full-time acceleration, and some other schools they call that like an immersive program, kind of like come fly into Paris and we'll have you speaking French by the end of the week. That might be the case. I'm not really familiar with this, but I think for most people, they are doing this while they're working. So I don't think a lot. I don't think like even. I don't think a lot of people can learn it in about a week. I might be wrong. You know, maybe with ChatGPT right now, everything's getting faster. Who knows? For us, it takes about 6 weeks to learn it, but we will work with you until you get the job. So one of the key differences between our program and every other program is we live stream and air out all of our coaching calls. So you can see like day 70 of the challenge. Everybody's seeing it. They're watching like it's on Netflix. We straight up put it out there. We're trying to help these people get jobs. Why? Because companies actually like seeing that too. They want to see progression. Right now, we're having an all-time low in terms of trust. So with that said, you really want to go ahead and establish trust by building up familiarity. With our program, it's because everybody says they can get you a job. Everybody says they can get you to these companies. Well, for us, it's like, let's just go out there and advertise like the coaching call, because the truth is, in the world of AI that we're competing against, everything's open source anyway. So we're not afraid of anybody, and nor should you be, right? So we put everything out there. We're very transparent. We let people join in as a guest if they want. They get to interact with the other people here. So, you know, that's something to consider. But it takes about anywhere, I would say, between 4 weeks to 6 weeks to learn all the AI product management skills. But for us, though, it's like about 45 days to like 90 days to turn it around. If you ever need us again, we do welcome you back into the program. You can always stay a little bit longer. So what really gave our program a lot of credibility was during COVID. Unfortunately, a lot of people did COVID. A lot of companies did COVID layoffs. So we helped people get the jobs during COVID. And during, you know, this time of turmoil for a lot of people that are working in tech, we also help them get a job as well. With product school, I don't know if they welcome you back. I don't know what happens to you if you don't get a job within 8 weeks. So that's something for you to also go ahead and consider. Certifications offer, they got like all these different certifications. For us, it's just like, let's focus on what you came here to do, which is an offer letter in hand with the number that you're pumped up about. We do offer certifications as well. Really, it says no formal certifications, but what's a certification going to really do you, right? In this market where so many people have a certification, I think it's more important for you to have skills and a very strong portfolio. So with us too, I think the cool thing that you can expect for us is multiple product manager offers, multiple product manager offers, multiple product manager offers. All this stuff is how to expedite multiple product manager offers. Multiple. I'm just going to keep flexing because I know my program is just the best. You know how I generated 25 product manager interviews a week for 300K because we're based out here in New York. So if the job itself, like 4 product manager offers, Disney Plus, how I landed product manager job in 60 days. If the offer doesn't, New York's expensive. I mean, we're fully remote, just like how most programs are since COVID. But if the offer number isn't something that you're okay with or you're comfortable with, let's just chuck it out the window, right? We don't have to do. You don't have to put up with anything that doesn't make financial sense for you. We'll just keep going. The instructor, okay, so access to course material, it's lifetime. And then for them, it's like it's a duration, or they charge you if you want to get access to it after the 8 weeks. But what happens if I don't get a job within 8 weeks? What happens? Just keep paying, you'll have it. For us, it's like we treat you as family. Because Here's the thing: when you're doing a call live every week, it's like this. Well, it seems like everybody's getting a job, but me, Rich. That's what people really care about, right? Is am I going to go out there and get a job? We host a lot of meetups also in New York. People don't give a shit if we gave 80 people a job. They want to care if I'm going to get a job, right? That's very important. Again, with here, we bring in subject matter experts. We bring in a lot of current PMs. They bring in product leaders from, like, I would say, top tech companies. Top tech companies right now, I don't think the talent's doing very well. And I'll go ahead and tell you why. Because the people that have the most difficult time finding a product manager job after getting laid off is somebody from a big tech. You want to know why? Because we get a lot of calls from these people. We've actually gotten a lot of calls from people that's done talks with product school too. Why is that? Well, when you're a bigger company, you just have more resources. So, like when you're working at a startup, you have less resources. So you only have like 2 WeWork conference room credits. You guys got to go ahead and make a decision immediately within 45 minutes. With a big tech company, you can go out there, grab one of the 800 conference rooms in Menlo Park, order some food, kick back on a beanbag chair, shoot darts, get the creativity going. Like, nah, fam. That's not the market that we operate in anymore. So we like to bring in subject matter experts. Class schedule, we have all of our curriculum is already live and all of our curriculum has already been recorded. On top of that, you have access to real mentors. For them, it's just like, what is product management? Intro to product management. I mean, for some people, they like that. That's why they do their time there. They realize they don't have a job in 8 weeks and then they come here. So you can either go ahead and hang with us, or, you can go with them, or you can come hang out with us later. Career support, weekly mentorship, career support. But I think the problem with the career support that I've heard from a lot of people that's taken the program is they don't have a job. And they're only supporting them up to the 8 weeks that they paid. Beyond that, I haven't heard of more support. For us, it's like we have very intensive job search coaching and negotiation, networking, interview prep, and it's everything that we do is live stream. They have a global community, so do we, but ours is more tight-knit because they're constantly interviewing together. Upfront and payment plans. We do upfront and payment plans, but the new fee as of right now is not $6,000, it's actually $7,000. They're focused on product management skills, frameworks, and certifications, focus on career transition. We focus on this part too. It's really interesting that they said no. In terms of location, I think they're fully remote right now. We're also fully remote right now too. Product school overview offers structure, cohort-based programs with set start dates and set end dates. It sounds kind of medieval to me, but some people are into that. For us, it's like flexible rolling admissions. You can basically start any given time. We're also a registered school. To the best of my knowledge, they're not. But this is the breakdown here. And it says, who should you choose according to Perplexity? You choose product school if you want to recognize certification. You choose product gym if you want to go ahead and get a job. Sounds like it's what they're saying. So with that said, I recommend you guys go out there and give a call to both programs. But I think what you really have to go ahead and recognize is basically this. Because we have a lifetime support, if you get laid off, right, I think that the challenges that you have to really consider, because this is how I would look at it if I was investing in my own child's education. Number one, which program is going to be able to help me develop the skills to be competitive in this market? We were the first to do AI. So when you're coming to us, we tell you right now, we are the AI product management career accelerator, because we did not see this thing as a fad. Okay, so first things first is that you should go out there and consider. I think when it comes down to developing the skills, I think a lot of programs can help you develop the skills. What you really need afterwards is, how are you going to get a job? And how long is it going to take you to get the job? Things that you should also go ahead and consider in terms of how long it's going to take you to get the job is also how much time do you have to go out there and get the job? And how flexible is the program going to be towards those needs? For us, we prioritize from the very beginning, we prioritize testimonials. So if you take a look at how many testimonials do we have versus how many testimonials do they have, multiple offers, multiple offers. I don't see a lot of testimonials from their YouTube channel because we sport it and we flex it so hard because we want everybody to know we're the best program, and every other program, it's just second place as good as last. I can go ahead and back that up because the truth is we also get people insane salary bumps. You will hear from these videos as like multiple offers, multiple offers, multiple offers, and people are seeing these numbers like, holy, like Hulu, holy, like 8 product manager interviews a week. I guarantee you my behavior comes off as cocky because I can go out there and back it up. When you go through your salary negotiation walkthrough, like, you know, that cousin of yours who's a lawyer that nobody likes, that's the first person you call when you get into trouble. I'm gonna be that guy for you. Like, it's like, it's funny because sometimes people are like, yeah, but Rich, so I got, let's breathe. So they said, like, you know, this guy will actually straight up tell you right now how we helped go from a $160,000 offer to a $210,000 offer. I think people want more dollars in their pocket because I came out of a recruiter background. But things that you should consider are going to be the following. How are you going to learn the skills? I think everybody can learn the skills. I think especially with AI right now, learning the skills is not your biggest problem. The biggest problem after that is, are you generating interviews? The bigger problem beyond that is, how are you doing on those interviews? For us too, we also partnered up because I'm a co-founder right now for a company called Dojo, which is a conversational AI platform that helps salespeople sell better. We are now in the process of turning a conversational AI bot for product management interviewing, and you'll have access to this too as part of our program. It just really comes down to repetition. So many people are afraid to interview with companies because, honestly speaking, the mock interview process can never really take away from the real thing up until right now. So, yeah, there's a company recently, I just saw it too, it's called speak.com. And which is this company, and all they're doing right now is like they're teaching you how to speak English like a native, and they have all, and they're murdering freaking Duolingo, because Duolingo is like, I'm not gonna be talking about like Sam likes apples, Sam is walking his dog. Like when I'm at an airport in freaking Madrid, Spain, I need to go ahead and find out how the heck am I gonna get that Uber ride to my freaking hotel, right? So you guys will have access to this too. It all starts off with the call. I would say for you guys, for them, they're always going to say they're the best. For me, I'm going to say for us, it's going to be we are the best. For you, what you should do in your situation is you should be scheduling a call with both programs, see who's the better fit for you, and you can either enroll in our program first or enroll with their program and enroll into our program later because you realize you just wasted a lot of time and money with the second tier program that didn't help you get a job. But having said this though, I also don't understand why there's like multiple certifications and multiple classes. For us, it's a one-time fee and you get access to everything for as long as we are alive. You know, I think it really goes to say something about our business ethos when it's just, okay, we had about 25 to 30% of our people get laid off, and we started in 2017. Our rocket pitch coming out was saying, if you ever need, no matter how long it takes to get this job, we will work with you to get this job. We will leave nobody behind. We will run a fully transparent program. We will live stream everything because that's what you really want to see. You don't trust me? You don't trust this other, I'm one of like the many Asian influencers that's in the product management space, man. Am I even real? You know? So for us, we just live stream everything. We said in our marketing and sales pitch from the very get-go, if you ever need us again, just come back. We got you. The true testament to our program and our brand was during the height of COVID, we had about 25-30% of people come back because of COVID layoffs. We're like, hey, Rich, sorry, man, I haven't talked to you since 2017, 2018, 2019, coming back into the program. We're like, we are not going to leave You think we're gonna, you guys were the people that help us build our business. You think we're gonna leave these people behind now? Absolutely not. Let's get you guys a job. How's the family doing? That's how we do business here. So schedule a call with us. We'd love to go out there and talk to you. Let's go ahead and make you an AI product manager because there's nothing but money to be printed right now, fam. Let's get it.